We're Cardboard Fortress Games, and we make board games.
Resistor was our first game. We were hanging out with people that made video games and they were doing competitions, game jams.
Game jam is basically just everybody gets the same topic and then you all have the same amount of time to make a game. So for ours it was pick an Oasis song title and make a game out of it.
And we won the contest, and then I did all the art for it, set up the Kickstarter, and then halfway through it, a publisher came to us.
It meant we didn't have to have 1,000 copies of the game in our apartment that we had to ship out.
This is a pretty unique story as far as I know.
Yeah.
Our second game was a tabletop kind of dogfight game based on kind of a Tron concept. It was called Laser Riders. Laser Riders won Game of the Year at the Philly Geek Awards, and then we made the board game version of Atari Centipede. We were, at that point, sort of known for having an 80s kind of retro theme going on. The company that built that game out, IDW, they came to us and asked us to make it for them. Everybody's approach is different. They said, well, this is how those bugs work in Centipede. If the Centipede doesn't move the same way it moves on the screen, then to me it wasn't Centipede. So our approach was literally just to try to kind of translate the mechanics of the arcade game, of the programming of the game into a board game format.
Board games are kind of becoming more popular because it's a reason to get together physically with other people, where you can eat dinner and hang out and talk and laugh while playing a game.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what I would do with other adults if it wasn't some kind of gaming. I'm pretty super nerd about it, but I think if anybody's, I think everybody's 10% of that at least, then that would qualify for why there's kind of a board gaming upswell. As far as like what gets you into making board games, I mean, first of all, you have to enjoy and be like immersed in playing board games. That helps a lot. And then for me, it was, well, I like these games, but I'm critical.
A lot of board game design is, how could I fix this thing that I don't like?
Right, or I really like this thing. I wonder if you put it with this other thing from this other game, these two mechanics, and then it just kind of spawns from there.
Anthony is an artist. He wants to make the game as beautiful as possible, that people want to play it and publishers will want to look at it. Yeah, I lucked out. Resistor has a really clever mechanic to it where you're holding up two cards and they're double-sided and they're different on each side, and you're using the front of your cards and the back of your opponent's cards, and explaining that to players and watching the like aha moment on their faces. Like, I live for that.
Yeah, I'd say making a game and then explaining it to someone and having them be surprised and excited. But also, I really like if I'm telling you the rules of the game, and then you start to figure out what the next rule is going to be.
Because it's intuitive.
And you're already starting to put together how the rules are going to work as I'm telling you. Like that means that I'm onto something at that point. It's exciting to know that you're like getting it, Same reason anybody invents something, you want to see people enjoy it, and then be kind of known for it.
I love it. It's exciting.
It's a fun exercise, even if it's not a job, it's still a fun exercise to do. If you liked playing board games, you'll like making board games.
You sound like a salesman. If you like playing board games, just wait till you make one.
Yeah. I mean, if none of our games got published and we were just making them to make them, yeah, I can still make games. It's fun to make games. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Shirley. And I'm Regina Mitchell. For more videos like this, subscribe to WHYY.